Okay, we are back with Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition. We are doing week number 6, part number 4, and I am turning this week into Mess with the DM because it's fun.
Oh, I see.
So
That's
where
fine.
where did we leave off, Shrek?
We left off with you collecting a pass that had a lot of writing on it, and heading back towards the inn. I think
What's the
um,
writing on the pass say?
uh, it's a one-time pass for the keepers of the young princess to traverse through Waterdeep unharmed.
I'm still with Claudia, right?
Hmm?
I'm still with Claudia, right?
Yes, I believe so. She was walking towards the inn as well to find the
Miss Miss
furry-footed one.
Miss Claudia, I don't think this pass is going to work.
Why is that? Aren't you going to be with young Ardo?
Not the baby just yet.
Well, I'm afraid that it's the only way you're going to be able to get through.
Who all knows who the young princess is?
Just the guards around town.
I see. Okay.
She just looks over at you.
Greg, where's the map to
Listen,
Moondale?
you're not particularly good at bargaining, Miss Claudia. I said I need to get through there and I may come back. Now, you're attempting to force my hand and deal with this baby.
Oh God.
That's because there was no bargain, Master Dwarf.
No kidding.
As a matter of fact, I've been caring for her this time as a favor to you.
It's not mine.
You are the one that rescued her. She is your responsibility.
If that baby comes into my care before I'm ready, this epic mission that you're is planning on us going will be over before it starts.
Come again?
You need to help me before I help you. I don't particularly give a rat's ass about this baby.
Which is why I'm going to speak with your companion.
I only just met him.
You're just ready to leave the world, aren't you, Master Dwarf?
Listen, somebody's got something in mind that I want. This way this works is I help you, you help me.
You take the baby with you, and I'll tell you where to find him.
Nope. It's my
He
turn.
hasn't left the city yet.
It's my terms or nothing.
But let's go speak with the halfling. He's the one that agreed to this, after all.
Okay, so it's nothing.
She just keeps walking on towards the end.
Okay. I'll head to the inn also.
Varkut, you were heading towards the end before you got murdered in the alley, right?
Something like that, yes.
He's dead. I'm out of wish spells.
I'm not dead, so anyways, yes.
All right. Okay. You're going to get to the end before they do. You headed back first.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to do when you got to the end?
I was coming in to check on Ardo. So I go
All
up to
right.
Lars and I ask him which room was my small halfling companion's room.
He points, Jared, just down the hall.
Has there been anything unusual going on? Or am I just the most unusual thing you've seen today?
You are by far the most unusual thing that's been through here in a while. So he points you directly to Ardo's room.
I thank him when I walk off towards the room.
Okay. You arrive.
I open his door.
You open his door. Ardo, someone opened the door behind you.
Okay. I turn and see who it is.
You see Varkut standing at your doorway.
Do you know how to knock?
Do you know how to lock your door?
Oh, I don't need to lock doors.
I heard something about a thief killer the last time you were here.
Hmm.
And I came in to check on you.
I'm just going over our loot from the
Ah, well. I hope that you were able to find some good stuff, and I'm sorry to have thrown you in the hole.
no problem.
That was nice of him.
And with that being said, so that you were able to calmly collect it in peace, and I'm going to entrust that you will share at some point, I will be standing guard outside of your room for you, so that you are not disturbed.
Sounds good to
Sounds
me.
almost nice. I'll be standing outside your room, trusting that you're going to share all that and waiting for you to come out.
I did not mean it.
I mean, protecting you. Yes, protection. About that protection money.
So, with that said, I will leave you to your accounting and your giggling and everything else.
All right.
I close the door. I draw the katana and I set it right there, and just stand guard at the door.
You see Claudia come into the inn with the dwarf coming, probably pacing her the same. She's heading straight for Ardo's room.
I will attempt to get ahead of her.
All right. So you're trying to rush and get ahead of her. Lars comes in. Excuse me, ma'am. Not now, Lars.
I use that opportunity to definitely get ahead of her.
Yeah. Okay, so you run ahead of her. You get up to see Varkut guarding the door viciously. You come up, he just pulls a sword on you.
Move aside, Varkut.
Certainly, but I think you got a hag with you. And I move aside.
Be nice.
Oh, I will. I will be. If you hear screams, don't come out.
She just
I
starts
move
walking up towards.
Master Ardo.
I block the door again.
Master
And I
Ardo, I
close.
assume I'm talking intentionally loud. And I don't shut the door.
I open the door back up.
Oh, you've got our spoils from today's adventure.
Yes, yes.
Now, if you'd be so kind, I'll have to take my share and I'll be leaving.
Well, hold on. Let's find out what's what first. We got a few gems here, and let's see. It looks like I have a long sword and some other nice stuff. Got to find out what it all is.
Well, you know, we do know what those gloves were, and I'm pretty sure we could get a nice chunk of change for those.
Well, yeah, but
It's too bad that,
those things aren't here.
yeah, I know, it's too bad that gnome took them. Like, I'd really like to get those back.
Didn't we give them to him?
No, he seemed to think there's something they're not. I don't remember agreeing to give it to him.
Oh,
If our party can just give away stuff without consulting with the rest of them, I don't know if I need to stay in it.
oh.
That doesn't seem like a very good...
We have all these gems, and I'm sure that more than makes up for a pair of gauntlets.
Well, I don't know. He seemed a little not quite on the level. I'd certainly like to know what he had planned for those.
We'll find out.
I know I'm trying to get through. I'm trying
the
to get through the
meantime-
portal, but Miss Claudia seems to think that this kind of adventure is something we should be taking a small child on and won't give me access without first taking the baby with us. I told her we could come back for the baby after we get the gloves.
Oh, well, how close is water deep to the destination to go to anyway?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's literally half a second to step through the portal.
Right. Well, how close does that bring us to the destination that the baby's supposed to go to?
I don't know. She seems to think that we need to take the baby through the portal to Waterdeep where it's not safe. I suggested we go get our gloves thing sorted out, come back for the baby, and she won't have any of it.
Well, why don't we just take the baby?
To the seedy underside of Waterdeep. I
That's
thought
just
you wanted the
Waterdeep.
baby to be safe. Wouldn't it be much
It'll be
safer?
fine.
We're going to,
Plenty of babies grow up in Waterdeep.
right, but we're going to be investigating a possible thief. Do you really want to be taking a baby into that?
Why not?
I
don't
don't
see
think
a
you
problem
seem
with
to
it.
understand how unsafe it is for a baby.
It's just a baby.
So we can leave it.
No,
So
we'll take
you
it.
don't care what happens to the baby.
Well, we're not gonna get the pass any other way.
Well, she could just give us the pass and we could come back
not
for the baby. She doesn't seem to trust us.
I wonder why.
I don't think I've done anything. Did you do something, Master Odo?
No, not me. They all love me over there.
Don't you think it'd be much safer to leave the baby here till we're ready to deal with the baby?
Well, when will we be ready to deal with the baby?
Once we get our gloves?
Let's get our gloves. They're just strength gloves.
What?
I don't think you need them. Do you?
Listen, you're not the one that seems to be in front of everything that hurts.
No. I know. I'm behind everything that hurts.
Meanwhile, I'm still just blocking the old hag so nicely.
Oh, by the way, she comes up. Move aside.
No.
Will save. Roll your will save.
What is she doing to me? She charming me?
You don't know what she did to you, but you're rolling
Very
your will save
abrasive.
because she
Just
does
her
not care.
boisterous, abrasive nature. Roll will save.
Will save. Wouldn't it be more of a fortitude save?
No, it's a will save.
It's magical, it's will.
No, I will not decide.
Now, it does not matter to you, sir. I'm sorry. On the floor, she commands you. And you fall down on your face in front of her. Now stay there, dog. And opens the door and heads in.
Jeez.
Okay, before we get any further than that, I would like to know what she did.
You ever heard of command? There's a bigger
Command.
version.
It's a priest spell.
It doesn't cause any harm to you, but it is rather humiliating and annoying.
So my 19 will check did not do it for you, considering you never stated a DC.
No. Not against the Prophet of Moondale, no.
Not against.
No.
If you
Not
had made a
against.
25, I would have gave you it. So, you're going to be down there for... It's 1 round per level, right? So he's going to be down there for 20 rounds.
What?
Whatever you want me down for, you are the DM.
With a wink and
I-
a gun, he says.
Yes.
Yeah.
Down for
So-
it.
And in the
Okay.
meantime, I guess I'll step out. Since I guess apparently I can't do squat now for the next 2 minutes.
Roughly 2 minutes. But you called her a hag. I mean, bad things happen. All right. So she walks in. No, excuse me. She gets up now and raps on the door. Ardo, you hear a knock
Come
at your
in.
door.
Come in.
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
She opens the door.
Well, hello.
I've brought the baby, but I don't think your companions are too keen on your agreement.
Where's Valkut?
It's okay. I'll take care of
He's
the
dealt with for now.
Can I see him around the corner?
Yeah, you can see him crumpled
What
on
did
the
you
floor.
do to him?
I put him in his place.
You assaulted him?
Oh, I like where this is going.
I set him down in a timeout. He was
You
a bad boy.
bent his will against you caused him to do something against his will, a hostile action.
You are a twisted, tiny little man. And I have no more time for you. Master Ardo,
Yes,
do
I
you
leave
intend
the
to make
room.
good and take this baby?
I will.
Here you are.
All right, I'll take the baby.
I have no more time for you. I wash my hands of this whole affair. And she starts walking out.
I'd already left. I'm going.
Can
to
I
find
do
the
a
guard.
Constitution roll on this to get up from the charm?
No,
I don't
Once
think it's a
you're down,
charm. I
you're
think it's a
down.
command, isn't it?
it's a command.
It's a legit spell. He's
Okay.
not fucking with anything. It's totally legit.
What'd you do, Ardo?
It's just she's not the same level as you.
Nothing. I didn't do.
Yes, he's stealing off of me while I'm crumpled on the ground.
Really?
What? No, I
Don't
didn't do
take
that.
his shit while he's down.
I'm not doing that.
I'd like to head out
Okay.
and find the
I was
nearest
trying
guard.
to- I was trying to sleight the hand, the lady.
All right. They're easy to find just over in front of the Waterdeep portal.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'd like to report a crime.
Well, certainly. How can I assist you?
My friend was assaulted.
Very well. Where's he at?
Well, he's currently face down because of that priest.
Which priest?
I point to Claudia. She's nearby.
He looks at you and looks at her. What happened?
I don't
He
know.
seems a little shaken.
She seems to have cast a spell on him.
Is he dead?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of witchcraft she can do.
What did he do?
He didn't want to let her in the room that belonged to our other companion. She just forced him on the ground and
That sounds like her. Quick, go catch a medic and see if he's all right.
what about her? Is
If
this,
she
the,
did it, she had her reasons.
is this the kind of thing you allow to happen in Moondale?
You really should steer clear of her. She doesn't usually leave the church.
So what you're
Which
saying
woman?
is this is the kind of thing you let to happen.
I'll pass word to the master and see if he deems this worthy of his attention.
See that you do.
Am I off
We'll
the
send
ground
someone to tend to your friend. People come rushing in, medics and to help you. And
yet? I'm off the
help
ground,
you.
right?
They start helping you, trying to pull you up from the ground. You do come up from the ground, checking you out, making sure that you're all right. Which you mostly are.
And you just hear me turn around and start talking in Washi. I am going to kill that peg.
The room erupts in laughter. I'm sorry.
She
Oh,
put
man.
one hell of a spell on your friend. Now come with
well-
me. I lead him out
I
of the
turn
room.
around, I get up, and I hit the door.
You head for the door.
I hit the door. And I go to my room and I slam it shut.
All
And I
right.
am
He
done
turns
for the night.
around, slams the door. It cracks. You hear some metallic voice in the background say, "Property damage." property damage as iron golems rush out and rip you to shreds. No, I'm leaving you alone. You're okay. You hit the door, you start walking off, and Lars is, what's eating him?
He was assaulted in your bar.
Well, that wouldn't be a first, unfortunately. Does get kind of rowdy. So, you two are going to be coming back into town now. Kel and Andara. I think we've had enough problems with the others. You were robbed along the way, by the way. They took the sprinkles. She's gone.
Who
I'm
took
kidding.
sprinkles?
I'm kidding. You're good. You're back in town, safe and sound for now. What do you want to do with that? You're muted, by the way, sir.
I knew that. I was just I don't know.
Testing me, right?
testing you. Yeah. Poor Sprinkles. Going stable Sprinkles and Donkey.
Okay.
And then originally the person who asked us to help his family was in the bar, right?
Yes.
Okay, well I'm gonna head to the bar then and find out what happened to him.
All right. So you head for the bar.
Yep.
Dermot, where were you headed? You were left the bar, right?
No, I'd come back in and witness Varkut slam the door and go to his room.
Okay.
So I would have probably just been sitting in the bar drinking.
All right. So, Andara, Kel, are you with her still?
Yep.
So y'all are going to come in to see Dermot sitting there drinking.
Okay. I don't acknowledge him.
Okay.
I go to the barkeep and ask about the man who was injured and what happened to him and where he's at.
Oh, yeah, we put him up in the room, just on the top of the stairs there.
Did his daughter make it through okay?
Well, unfortunately, something seemed to have gone wrong with the token, and she came through inside out.
That's most unfortunate.
You just see
I
Dermot
jest.
clapping.
I jest.
my.
They're fine. They're fine.
Thank the lords.
Whew.
I'm sorry. I had to cut the tension in here. There's been a lot of trouble in the bar tonight.
I
Really,
raise
I
my
can't
glass to
imagine
cheers.
why, and I'm looking over at Dorit.
I'm holding up the mug, doing like a cheers.
I just kind of give a nod towards Dermot as I walk by with what's her name?
I come out of the room, start walking down the hall.
So you came out of the room.
Yes.
Okay, but as you're coming out, he's going to go ahead and tell them. He's like, first one thing, then another. Then that hobgoblin friend of yours insulted Lady Claudia.
He has a name.
Yes, Varmint.
Varkut.
It's Vakut, you idiots! And I say,
That's what I said.
Wait, you guys pissed off Claudia? I'm looking around at them.
More like
Are
she
they
pissed
silent?
off me.
She sees everything, man.
I go over large.
Good, then
and
she
I
can
order
see
the
this, and I make a
stoutest
lewd gesture.
alcohol he has. I go and flop down on the table there next to Dermot.
You just belly flop on the
sure,
table.
whatever.
All right, he gives you a bottle. He's like, if you're sure, here it is, orc piss.
I look back at him and I'm like, "You're joking. I'll take something edible, not piss."
You asked for no. It's just the name of it, sir. It's the strongest stuff there be.
Very well. And I toss him a gold and I walk over to the table and I flop down next to him.
Just
Still
see
grumbling.
him sit there. Your funeral.
Still grumbling.
All right. You take you a swig.
Not yet.
Can I get a whiff of that when he brings it over?
Sure.
Do I catch a whiff of it? That's what I'm asking.
Do you open as soon as he opens the bottle, you'll get a whiff of it.
I open the bottle.
I smack it out of his
Away from
hand.
me.
Yeah, you catch a whiff of it.
I just hit it out of his hand.
Yeah. Okay. The dwarf just smacked your your alcohol you bought out of your hand for some reason.
Why not? Everything else is going shitty tonight. I go back to the bar.
Try to get something that's not gonna kill you.
Let me have something that he's drinking and make it two.
All right. The barkeep does as you say, and
I
hands
go
you,
and sit back down. And I hand one to Dermot. And I just look at him.
Cheers.
So y'all two are just sitting there drinking. Ardo's still in his room currently with the baby and a bunch of money. And Andara, you were heading upstairs, or were you still talking with them?
No, I'd be heading upstairs. I'm done talking with them. I'd be heading
Yeah.
upstairs towards the dude who's.
We're heading up to
Injured.
that. Yeah, we're heading up to that guy.
All right. You get up there and knock on the door, I imagine.
Yep, exactly.
All right. You get up there, you knock on the door. And the man kind of limps over, or you hear someone limping. Open the door. Oh, it's you. Thank you so much for your service. I never would have seen her again. Hang on. What I got here?
Is she okay?
She's been through a lot, but we have each other, and we will recover. I must reward you.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I say yeah, and I agree. So I'm very sorry. I have some bad news, and I give him his wife's ring.
She had already told me. I kind of expected to see that.
We did all we could.
She told me that you were kind to her. She's asleep now, but he looks over at you, Andrea. I'd like you to have this. It was my wife's. Please take it. And
Oh.
hands you a amulet.
Okay, I say thank you. I'll honor her memory.
He takes the ring from you, hands you the amulet. Be well, and please, just remember, thank you so much.
I just nod.
That you've
And I
probably
tell
already
him-
got.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
I just tell him be safe, and I nod. And
All right, so you have that amulet now,
okay.
and I've got to remember what it's called.
I want to hold out my hand to shake his hand. And,
He
and
shakes your.
tell him to be well.
He most definitely shakes your hand. And let me see here.
And then that stuff in roll 20 as well.
Ah. When you do that, you see his face just light up. He kind of pulls you in for a hug as well.
Okay.
Aw. And then bids you adieu and heads back into the room to be with his daughter. And I can't remember what that amulet was called. Smur, do you remember? Or not Smur. Smur would remember.
Yeah, he would.
Is it the same one?
Yes.
Amulet of Tears.
Yes, that one. See, I told you Smur would remember.
You hear a
Okay.
strange voice from echoing from the past.
Yep. So that is your turn in.
Okay.
All right. So, what do y'all want to do now? You've got people downstairs.
It's
I've
the,
had.
it's the evening, right?
Yeah, it's evening.
Okay, I'll go and pay for another room with the barkeep.
Well, hold on. I might be able to help with that.
Okay.
I say to Lars, do you need me to play tonight? Is anyone coming in?
Yes, we will have another crowd tonight. Should I provide a room for you and your lady friend?
I think. And I'm looking over
Get
at
a
the other.
room.
I look at the other guys. So I'm like, do you need rooms? And I'm pointing at him, pointing at Bakut and what's his name, Dermot.
No, we're
I
good.
just shake my head. Nope, already got one.
Is Ardo in here? No, eh? He's
No,
already
I got a room.
I don't
turn
see
around
Ardo
and
though,
say
right?
that Ardo was hiding
No.
in his room already.
Okay, so I'm like Ardo, and they're like, oh, okay, he's got her. Okay, yeah, it's just us then.
He tosses you a key for your room tonight. Thank you for your assistance.
You just gave us one. Key?
I'd appreciate my own key for
Oh,
the evening.
oh, sorry.
Two.
Yeah, maybe 2 keys.
I nudged Varkut. I wonder what happened on the way here.
And I
Makes
like,
you wonder, don't
damn
it?
I say, damn it. So close.
Way to go, Cal!
I hold up my key and shake it.
I looked sad and dejected.
I just turn around and I call over to Kelly. You were on her left side, weren't you? Didn't hear anything, huh?
Okay.
Better luck next time.
I just shake my head and say, "Silly boys."
So
I look over at Dermot and said, "She's hearing better now, isn't she?"
What?
Apparently,
what?
That ringing must be gone because she's hearing everything clear as day.
Sexual
Apparently-
harassment is clear as day.
She was just reading the looks on your faces.
I think she's just got that selective hearing.
Of course, she's a woman. It's been it the whole time.
Suddenly, someone pops into a window, and the next thing you know, you're down for another 2 minutes.
I guess she does see everything.
I turn around and I call from the ground. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here all night. Quite
Yeah.
literally. Here all
Command.
Can we get a free
Sleep.
room for this performance?
So we're the evening of the 29th, right?
Yes. This is the evening of the 29th.
Okay. What time, roughly? Like late night?
It's no, now it's about 8, and the crowd is starting to pour in.
Okay, then I'll take my spot on stage.
Ay.
So would the full moon be tomorrow night or the night after?
It's the night of the 1st.
The night of the, not the quote unquote morning of the, you know what I mean? AM,
Yeah, not the
PM, that's
morning, not the night of the 30th. It's gonna be like the 30th is gonna come and go, and then the 1st, on the 1st,
Okay.
of the month, it's gonna be.
Okay.
So you got 2 days then?
Okay.
Is that
Well,
right?
he's got tomorrow, and then the next day is that night.
Okay. All right. Well, let's check back in the inn room right quick. How's it going with you and the baby, Ardo?
Good, good.
She's sleeping right now. She'll be
Yes,
hungry
yes.
soon.
I'm sure.
Okay. Just wondering.
Okay.
Got anything
Yeah.
else for me? How you doing with that splitting the loot up fairly with your party?
Good. You know, we got everything kind of sorted out. I just need
Two for me.
somebody to come identify all these
One
other
for you,
items.
2 for
So-
me.
You need your binky to come in there and identify them for you.
Right. Yes. Where's my
Pinky.
artificer?
On
You know
stage.
You do hear his music being played.
I see. I hear
Which I
the
gotta roll.
Yep.
Right.
I want to hear that
Familiar.
roll.
sounds of his.
Let's see. Hang on. We'll see.
Ardo's gonna make requests specifically about the
Oh,
items.
dear.
Sing a song about this item.
Roll 46.
6.
That's so much gold you made for your performance.
Getting right.
So you're doing pretty good there.
I'm gonna be dancing around if he's playing some tunes.
Oh yeah, he's playing very well, very well. So Dermot gets in the swing of things. He might be a little more effective than he thought he was when he stands up. He goes to start to kick to dance, trips, falls, bam. He's on
That's
the ground.
just before that. I was doing the Night of the Roxbury.
You see a 1, Dermot sees a 20.
I'm
Yes.
so drunk. I've got moves like Jagger.
Fucking nailed it.
You know, the funny thing is he seems to have invented breakdancing.
More like smash dancing.
I begin to study my.
Get off
locking
me.
mechanism.
I'm dancing. This is my jam.
I
Or
see
Coop's
the Coop.
trying to carry Dermot off somewhere, though. It's
I see
Oh,
a
no.
man hugging Dermot.
Yeah. Good night, you two. Have fun. I throw a wink.
You're just jealous that I'm actually getting some.
You know,
Am I ever?
I'm just gonna reach over and grab a gauntlet and just chunk it at him.
who?
She knows who.
Oh my goodness! You threw a gauntlet at the lady.
Oh man.
Foolish. Foolish.
I am still carrying him out as I am throwing that gauntlet.
I don't think you should mess with the cleric. You saw what the last one did to you.
You know what? I got a perfect one for you.
You know what? Just so you know, Vakut, I have command as well.
All you hear is a loud thud.
More ale.
What? What was the thud? Oh, you dropped.
I pull my ever full mug of ale from my pack. And I'm sitting like kind of cross-legged, sipping on it, watching the performance.
To Dermot, this is all just kind of part of the show.
Heidi, 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 Heidi,
So did
Heidi,
he
Heidi,
actually chuck a
Heidi.
gauntlet? Did he chuck a gauntlet?
He's down another gauntlet.
Did it actually come anywhere close to hitting her?
Yes.
I was wondering.
Did I see this, or was I too busy with my performance?
You saw it. There was enough of a ruckus going around that you saw it.
Before or after?
Jury.
You would see it after the fact.
Okay. How far away is he?
Not very. He's within probably 45 feet.
Chuck it, mage hand, chuck it back. And he's gonna notice that, I guess.
Varkut, your glove comes flying back at you. Cleric's powers are indeed intimidating.
I lead the rest of the bar in like a cheer, like, yeah! Clapping vigorously.
Did he get it?
A reflex. Yeah, he caught it right in the face.
And that's what the fortitude's for. Do I stay up?
Yep. Yeah, it was more your pride was hurt more than anything by this. You're fine.
Well, if you can't beat them, I guess you join them.
I reach my mug up to cheers.
I
Who are you
clank it.
cheersing?
I clank it.
Oh, you're cheersing.
And here I go.
You're drinking, buddy?
Yeah.
So, this is going well.
Well, if everyone thinks I'm a trained dog,
Not everyone.
flop.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
So a wild party ensues. Ardo, there's a lot of noise and partying going on. It wakes the baby.
Aw.
The baby wakes up crying and now hungry, and it's wet.
And somehow
it's-
I hear it.
And most definitely your problem.
Did you hear it?
Look at my roll.
I know, that's insane. You're like,
And
There's a
I hear it.
grasshopper.
I'm drunk.
I take my knowledge of babies.
wow.
You've stolen many of them, so you know a couple of things.
Oh, it's just nature. And I changed the baby.
And I am going to
Into
walk
what?
over.
I changed
Into a
his diaper.
dragon. A faithful dragon.
I change his diaper, and then I go down to the I take the baby with me and go down to the what is it? Down to the lounge and ask Lars if he has any milk.
While Ardo is doing that, Varkut comes over all drunk, looking at him. That ain't how you dress a baby. That's how you dress a baby back from where I'm from. Grabs the baby, walks off to the room.
No, I don't think you grasped.
Uh-oh. Baby fight.
He actually grabs a sack of potatoes, thinking it's the baby. He's so drunk.
If you are in my vicinity,
He grabs all the what do you call those things? The tins or
Wow.
beer.
I got a strength check and a sleight of hand that are tied, so you've got an arm and you've got a leg.
Oh god, this ain't gonna go.
while he's standing there fumbling with me, I steal an item of whatever. I don't know.
He takes the
You
baby,
have-
baby flows flying.
So you've got an arm, he's got a leg. All of a sudden, you look and he's holding your broken sword.
Oh, shit.
I
He
just
gets
yell out,
negatives 'cause
"Hey
he's
Claudia, are you watching? Aren't you glad you left the baby with us? All he had to do was let us find our gloves."
You know what? I just say, give me back the sword. You had the baby, and I let go.
I give him the sword. No,
I hand him the baby.
all of it. No.
He sticks the sword inches into your neck. You have the sword back, just like you asked.
No, he doesn't.
I do a spot check for a strap that keeps all his armor together.
Well, he's doing that. While he's doing that, I'm grappling with him.
And the baby?
Where the hell's the baby?
All right.
He gets negatives because he's drunk.
Yeah, he does.
Right. So
Throw
anyway,
your
where-
escape artist.
Oh yes, please. Yeah.
So Varkut just kind of lunges at you. You kind of just like take him by the side of the head and lead him to the floor.
Again.
Sleep it off.
No, not yet. I'm still glutton for punishment. I get back up. I think.
I don't think you did.
He's still on the ground still.
At least I'm not passed out.
Now, do you want a drink or the baby? Do you even remember?
Drink.
Is that even a question?
Here you go.
Yep, it's definitely drink.
It's definitely the drink. Let me see if I can be diplomatic with myself.
Oh
Nope.
God!
Nope.
Bear me.
Again,
Nope.
You find
he's drunk, so he's assuming he's got a 1, but to him it's a 20.
But you said I could have a drink. But I never want a drink.
Lars saw the issue. When you get over there to them, he hands you some milk and sends an iron golem with you. Obey him for the evening.
Great. Now
I
I'm gonna
go
have to
back.
worry about waking up with an iron golem over me.
I go back up to my room with the baby
And an iron golem following you.
and the iron golem, and I tell the iron golem to start busting doors down and grab me any valuables.
The iron golem turns and starts smashing down the doors. He goes into a room. You hear a man screaming, and suddenly he's not screaming anymore. He comes out holding some gold teeth.
I take them and put them in my pocket.
Smashes in the next door. You hear the commotion downstairs,
Yes.
Rickleman. There's some wreckage going on up top. Bad shit's
What?
happening.
What? Is this really happening?
Yes.
Oh, I still can't get up.
Lars runs over to the door. Guards! Guards!
What in the actual fuck?
The Iron Golem comes out of the next room, Ardo, and hands you a precious-looking dagger.
Oh, nice.
Starts bashing in the next door, comes in. You hear another person scream and then stop. So this continues for a few minutes, and you keep getting knickknacks out of each of the room, the most valuable looking item that it could find in each of them. When Lars and several of the guard come up the stairs.
I
What's
look at
going
him
on
and I'm like,
here?
I don't know what he's doing. He just started breaking into rooms and bringing me stuff.
Maybe
They
I misspoke.
activate-
I don't know.
Deactivate! Oh my, there's such a mess.
I think it's broken. Oh boy.
All I told him was to obey you. What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I told him to stand right here.
That's a bluff, if I've heard a bluff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll. That's your bluff.
Yeah.
16. Okay, let's see.
Oh,
See?
Uh,
He
the
turns
look
to
of
the
the
guards. He turns. Oh my goodness! Will you please help collect these poor people? I need to know who they were so I can get in contact with their families. I must pay restitution for this. You follow me, he says to the golem. And starts heading downstairs.
oh my god.
I can't underestimate you, can I?
Is this by any chance? Do I see the same guard I was talking to earlier carrying out the body?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna mention to him. This town, I can't believe the things that happen here. Assault, and you're all scared of the little girl, and now this. Oh, this town's gonna have quite the reputation.
This is still. It's Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
I just wanted through the portal. I
You
just
can't blame it on the full moon. That's not till tomorrow.
all I wanted to do was go through the portal.
They start carting bodies out. I'm sure you'll make it through. Why don't you ask your friend there? She goes through all the time.
I told you. Oh no, I told her. The other creepy priest. Never mind.
the other creepy priest.
You're drunk. You don't know. I told her and him.
I do that like and Daria's like right beside me, but I'm like trying to cover my mouth, and I'm just like, stick up her ass.
I'm not there. I thought, did Kel stop playing? I was downstairs
No,
dancing away.
I'm still playing.
Well, this
I'm
was
still
on the way
there.
out. They were,
I thought you were talking to him as he was carrying the body on the way out, correct?
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, he would have just nodded over towards
She's got to
you.
stick up her arse.
And I'm finally passed out.
Please tell me you're like doing like this really. Do your dance roll for me, please.
Dance roll.
For if Andaria's dancing out.
Oh yeah, she didn't do that. How much she
Oops,
loved that music.
I put it in the wrong chat here. Hang on a second.
Just so I have something to
Oh yeah, that's
go off of.
horribly.
See, I've seen
Well-
who would I insult you like that?
Can you even see that? Are you still down there?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
happening. Like the bodies are being carted out, and I'm taunting this poor
Yeah.
guard.
Ah.
I'm gonna say, She's got a stick up her arse, and see, look at the way she dances.
Oh man.
And Dara, would you roll a listen just to see if you heard that? The odds are pretty poor, but I'd like to know.
One sec.
Ardo heard it. No, Ardo's upstairs.
That wasn't a natural 20.
I don't even know what my list is on
Ill-
my iPad.
Ill-gotten gains.
There it is. Do I still have a penalty to my listen, or?
Yeah, I think you do, don't
No,
you?
you're doing better now.
Excuse me.
You've learned. You've adapted.
And just to say, I'm
Holy
drunk,
snap.
but I still
Oh.
hear it.
Fucking, that's twice he's nailed listen checks.
So you're just.
That's
you're-
all he can do is hear things, and then he runs up and rolls a 1 and dies. At least he can hear it coming.
Yeah, too bad.
Horse whisperer over here.
Okay, I
Too
rolled.
bad I-
Okay.
He's laughing
I
so
still can't get
hard
over
at what he just heard, he falls on his face.
You did manage to hear it with that.
I still can't turn around and get off the ground.
Oh man. Brutal.
At least I'm still
So Andara heard me?
conscious.
Yeah.
Did I hear it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then I say, Master Dwarf, you're just disappointed that it's not your little stick up my ass.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
think,
god.
I think she was insulted slightly by that.
yes. I'm finally up.
Wow, that's offensive.
Ah,
On so many levels.
I'm afraid that comment killed you in your drunkenness, Warkut. I'm sorry. You
what are you
died.
talking about? I'm finally up.
No, not anymore. It's over. I had to kill somebody for that.
Why is it gotta be me? I've been the drunk one on the ground. So screw you. Find someone else.
Dermot is speechless at that comment.
Yeah. the dwarf is just like,
Pardon me.
I'm trying to process it. I'm like, "Ooh, oh, what?
That-
Was that,
I think that would be my
was that
reaction
an
too.
insult?
Like, what?
yeah.
Or an
You
invitation?
notice
I
the
don't.
the
oh.
music just kind of stops.
You know, I might be drunk enough, but I'm gonna turn around and be like, you know, I don't think that's quite how it works. I don't think that's quite where that
Quiet, you
goes."
don't know what you're talking about. You're drunk.
So Lars is like, well,
I am not drunk.
everybody out. We're done.
Lars, you certainly know how to throw a party.
La
Look.
diddy da diddy.
I was just
What?
temporarily disabled.
We're closed. I've got to clean the whole place after that.
I look at Lars and I said, but I just got off the floor.
Oh, no, Lars has enough problems trying to deal with the 4 murdered customers. And
What the hell did I miss
love
when
it
I was
the
out
DM
cold?
never even perceives.
Okay, we're going to give Shrag a couple minutes to recover from this, and we're going to go to break. We will be back on Twitch in a few minutes. Of course, stay tuned tomorrow on YouTube. Leave comments, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.
Yeah.